Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Celebrate TV Live. I'm your host, Peter Lee. With me today, as always, is this guy, he's kind of creepy sometimes a little kooky. He can be altogether spooky and a little bit ooky too. He's my husband, Bill Gortimer.
And good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Hopefully you're watching live. If not, we'll see you in the comments.
All right, let's get this party started. It's all about Halloween, obviously, and we're having kind of a fun drink. It's the color of blood, and yet it's nothing scary. It's just pomegranate martini. Let me push those forward a little bit. But look at the glasses. I mean, how can you not? All right, dear, you want to come over and get this?
Let me switch back.
All right, and cheers.
And tell them what's in there.
And cheers. I did. I said it's a pomegranate martini.
But it's made with lemon vodka.
Well, that's true.
Ooh, that lemon vodka's good.
Yes. And it's made with Contru instead of triple sec. Because I went all out today. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. All right. My notes. I have notes today. I'm prepared. Now, last time something went wrong. We got cut off halfway through. So hopefully this week will be better. So it's all about Halloween today, and to set the tone, dear, would you like to show them how we invite people to our Halloween party?
I will.
Hold on for this. Let's see. Zombies. How do I get rid of these zombies? Damn it. Their 10 acres is overrun with zombies, and none of my spells are working. I can keep them out of the house, but I can't get rid of them. Wait a minute. A book of love spells. I mean, I'm tired. I know. Thingamabob, where's a spell to get rid of the zombies?
Look on page 175 of Curses and Spells for Dummies.
Of course. Hold on, wait. Here we go. Yeah. Aha! There it is. This should do it. Gosh, I hope I have everything. All right. You know what? I need a cocktail first. It's been a tough day. Ooh, perfect. A nice Cosmo. That helps. All right, let's hope I have everything. All right. Boiling cauldron first. Yeah, got that. Fermented ectoplasm. Here we go. Ooh. That's fermented. Oh, well, it's good through December of next year, so we should be good. Here we go. Let's give that a little stir. What's next? Oh, blood of a mongoose. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's quite nice. That's very nice. Mongoose blood. Right in. Next up, sunshine on a cloudy day. Sounds like a 70s song. Oh, here we go. That certainly looks like some cloudy sunshine, doesn't it? That should do it. Let's see, what's next? Oh, dehydrated newt pupils. Here we go. In they go. Okay, dehydrated newt pupils. Oh, that's interesting. Flowers of the Italian plant. Okay. It smells Italian to me. I think it's basil. Let's try it. All right, what is next? Oh, a few drops of liquid sunshine. Oh, uh-oh. Hope that's enough. Let's give this a little stir. What's next? What's next? Oh, Tears of Fedora, of course. Tears of Fedora fixes everything, and I always keep plenty on stock. Here it is. That's a good cry.
What? You think that's gonna do anything?
Who are you? What do you want?
You'll never stop me or my zombies. Your house and 10 acres will be mine.
I don't know who this joker is, but I better call in the troops. If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. Friends, we need your help. Someone is sending zombies to Taggart Acres to get rid of me. Come to LG Manor on Saturday, October 26th at 8 p.m. to help me get rid of these damn zombies and find out whoever's behind it. Now, it's going to be dangerous. You'll never make it from your cars to the house unless you disguise yourself as zombies. Now, once you're safely inside, we'll figure out the spell to get rid of the zombies and find out the culprit behind it all. All right, I hope you enjoyed that because we certainly had a lot of fun filming it. So we're going to start with some cooking right away.
And we do those video imitations every year based on our themes.
Almost every year. And in this one especially, there are several Easter eggs. There are references to a couple of my favorite movies. There are some inside jokes with some of our friends from camp. So hopefully you got some of those references. So I have a cauldron of boiling water here. We're going to add some salt. We're going to be making a little bit of pasta. Two different types. We're going to start with some orecchiette. Oh, does not want to open. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put the whole pound in. There we go. This will take a few more minutes than the other stuff. Let's bring that back to a boil. While that does its thing, let's go back to my notes. And all
Let's have our joke of the day. How do hens stay fit? They exercise.
And when they're deviled, they need an exorcist. You didn't know I had that little chestnut, did you? All right. So, Halloween. People always ask me, why? Why is that your favorite holiday? Halloween, it's spooky and scary and it's evil and stupid and whatever. But that's exactly why. It's my favorite holiday. You know, on Halloween, you can be whatever you want. You can escape from yourself. You can put on a costume and pretend to be someone else, or you can be your authentic self. You can be the person inside that wants to come out. I don't know how many drag queens that we know that got their start by doing drag on Halloween, dressing up. I want to dress up as mommy. I want to dress up as the teacher, whatever. But you can be whomever you want to be. And that's one of the most wonderful, magical things about Halloween. Even for grown-ups, you can be whatever you want. So that's one big reason. Next one is I love the spooky stuff. As you can tell, and my decorating isn't even done yet. We're going to share some pictures and things later. But I love all the spooky stuff, the scary stories, the ghosts, the monsters, all the legends and the history behind it. I just love it. I'm going to give this a stir.
Let me jump in here for a second. Let us know in chat if you're watching. I see only 12 people on right now. It was totally our fault. We both had such a shit show week at our works that we just kind of forgot to actually post the entry, so it didn't even get done until Thursday. So we definitely apologize. It's all our fault. But if you're in, let us know. If you typed some messages about 5 minutes ago, please type them again so I can see them in chat.
I wouldn't say we forgot. We just, like you said, it was a challenging week for both of us. I'll use my Connected Manager training. And
We were both working till 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, every night.
5 nights a week. Yeah.
Every night. Let's get rid of that. So, why else do I love, besides all the spooky stuff and the stories, Hag Drag Zombie? There you go, Tim.
I can't bring it up because it's in the wrong software, but Free said Tears of Adora.
Yes.
She got it.
I'm glad you got it, Free. Very good. And Free, I'm sure you also got the, if you can hear my voice, clap once. Hi, Free. All right, so, all the spooky stuff, the scary stories, it's such motivation for me and my party themes. And of course, as a kid, it was all about the candy and a party. I love a party, and why not a Halloween party? It's my favorite. I just geek out it. We know you do. For those of you wondering, we have a friend who is a drag queen at camp. Her name is Adora Moorcox, and her real Michael, out of drag, loves hot and spicy things, especially hot sauce. So we call it Tears of Adora, and we do shots of tequila. Instead of the salt and the lime, a little couple drops of hot sauce. It changes the whole tequila experience. And if you're not into tequila, like we never were, once we tried it that way, now we like tequila. Anyway, so I've got some water boiling here with some pasta in it. Just for a dish, we're gonna make a little bit. Oh, thank you, Elaine. I'm so glad you're here. We really need to get together. But thank you for watching.
I'll make sure we have lemon vodka next week for Peggy.
Yes, Peggy, thank you.
Well, maybe we should do the juice machine full of it rather than of Cosmo.
Of Pommies?
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
for the party.
Sure. Or a kitty is being difficult, but we'll let it go. So the last time we were here, when things went all kablooey and the live stream kind of crapped out on us, I was making something really cute and adorable for the kids. Very hot.
Aaron wants to know where we get our party ideas from.
So, as I said, spooky things often inspire me. So you saw from our invitation, that came from out of here. I will take, it's weird. I'll get a random idea. I'll be having conversation, or I'll witness a conversation, someone says something, and I think, And just a story forms in my little brain, and then that story kind of starts bubbling up and bubbling and becoming more and more and more. So what I do is I'll use either our Alexa, or if I'm near my laptop, I go on my laptop and I go into OneNote and I write down this idea. Or if I'm not near my computer, I'll say to Alexa, put blah 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 on the Halloween party list, and we have a list, and then I can go back and review my notes there. So that's where it happens. Quite often, it's something that happened maybe with he and I were having a conversation, or something happened at camp, and
We have a 3-hour drive back from our campground, or when we're going out to Long Island for wines, it's a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
So almost our best party ideas are on that drive back.
Yep.
The Halloween party theme is a little more difficult because we have a lot of technology here and we use it to do our version of whodunits. And
Yeah.
it's kind of getting hard where we've had a lot of people who come regularly, so they're trying to see how we can outdo each other.
Yeah, it's tough outdoing ourselves each year. But that's where my ideas come from. Sometimes even I'll be watching a TV show and something will happen. Like I was watching one of these paranormal ghost shows earlier today, and there's a story on it about this rich family. I think they're in Canada, the Brennan family, Joe and Peggy. And it was very strange that the youngest child, there were 8 kids, none of them had kids. The youngest one was a doctor, and the house is now some national thing, and it's a haunted place. And I thought, the Brennans, how can I incorporate for next year the Brennan house? So buckle up, Joe and Peggy. There we go. There's some pictures of some of our decorations. I'm a little behind this year, not only from work, but I've discovered, some of you know I've been dealing with vertigo since last Christmas. And climbing up ladders and moving around too much, I discovered, being up on a ladder and bending backwards to do spider webbing is not a good thing. So I'm a little behind, but I'll get there.
Like that spider webbing.
Yeah, I'll get there. I've got not even a week for the part. And this is not my best work, but it is what it is. It's the best I can do this year. So we're going to make some mummy dogs. Oops. This is a great idea for the kids, but it's a nice snack for the adults too. Now,
There you go.
haha, thank you, Ted. So is Mr. Miner in?
He is not.
Oh.
At least that I've seen.
Okay. Put that out of the way. We have some puff pastry. Store-bought. I said this before. Some of our pastry chef friends will probably, clutch their pearls and go, oh, I only ever make my own. But for us normal mortals, buy store-bought. You can make your own. It's a lot of work. And honestly, I love this product. Of the few store-bought things that I use regularly. So I'm going to unroll this, or unfold it. And, at the suggestion of our friend and longtime viewer, Hank Miner, I've got my pizza wheel this time. The last time I did it with a knife, but let's try it with a pizza wheel. And we're just going to cut this into strips. They can be irregular, some wider, some thinner, some crooked. It's going to be a mummy. All right.
I love my new toy. I'm not fat fingering the displays today.
Good. Yeah, he has more control panels and buttons and I/O thing. I don't know what they're called, but thingies. Anyway, now I've got my strips for the mummy.
You want to check on your pasta real quick? It's been that time.
Yes, dear. Oops, hot, hot, hot. Close enough. All right, now to the orchidées. They're almost done. I'm going to add in
Oops.
some gnocchis, store-bought. Yes, you can make your own. Yes, it's something that LCTV will be showing you. I taught you how to make pasta from scratch. So we can certainly make gnocchis too. Look how cute they are.
Oops.
Back to me. Look how cute they are. Little pillows. All right, back to here. There we go. All right, we're going to put these right in. Try not to splash myself too much with boiling water. Come on. Oop, or spill them all over the counter, just like that. Good grief.
Live TV.
Live TV. All right, in they go. There we go. These are just going to take maybe 2 minutes. Thank you, Ted. All right.
Now back to that show.
Back to that show.
You're gonna do two at once.
I am doing two at
That's
once.
not gonna take more than a couple of minutes.
Right, and then actually we'll do that first. So we'll put this aside because this really will cook fast. And you're gonna see a fun thing to do for a grown-up Halloween party. Now we used to, anyway, flip back and forth. One year we'd have a dinner party, the next year it'd be a cocktail party. Our first year here, because we were stupid and younger, Kelly, how do I get an invitation to one of your parties? Well, we have to know you, first of all. And, you know, if we know you, if you're a person from our life, then you're probably connected to me on Facebook anyway.
I think we have about a 3-year waiting list.
We do. We invited 93 people this year. I don't know how or why. I didn't even know I knew 93 people. I don't know what we were thinking.
I think we're up to like 45 showing up.
Yeah, and I hope it's not much more than that because I won't attend. Anyway, this is a great dish for a Halloween dinner party, which I really want to get back to. I don't know about doing 2 different parties back to back again because that was just a little cray-cray. But, you know, I'm going to get a big bowl. And I hope this one is big enough.
As everyone's ears just got blown out.
Well, you know, if they're watching with a headphone on, shame on them. It's live TV, dear. We're going to make noise. What can I tell you? All right, my gnocchis are starting to float. Once we get a few more, we'll be done. Oh. Let's check one. Give me a What?
Hold on, I'm waiting for this to come over. Here you go.
One of your favorite was your 4th grade teacher, I hope. Yes. Oh. Perfect. Elaine, you are one of my favorite teachers. You and Jean Imler are of the teachers that I am connected with, that were my actual teachers, you two are my favorite. Not to diss anyone else. All right, so we're going to drain these guys.
Ooh,
What? What?
I just heard a kitty alarm there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, somebody got annoyed.
All right, I did not hear that. But, you know, we've been having some weird noises in this house lately, and I know some of you out there are going to say, no, it's Connie and Floyd. It's not Connie and Floyd. Connie and Floyd are not real ghosts. They're made-up ghosts. Like the other day, you had left for work. I was upstairs working. I was walking down the stairs to get more coffee in between meetings, and you were sitting on the couch. And before I could say, what are you doing? You were gone. But you were just sitting on the couch, looking straight ahead. And I thought, oh, okay. That was interesting. Okay. Come on. All right, this will be enough. This is a lot. I hope there's enough. Okay, so.
It'll be enough.
Okay, so what do I have here? I have some orchetti. Orchetti. Looks like that. It means little ear. And then, of course, the gnocchis. And I have some store-bought pesto. Yes, store-bought. I know. Desperate times. I'm gonna just, there we go. Let's scrape that out. This is a dish we made one year in our old house for the Halloween party. And we set up a big buffet. And this was one of the dishes. And we invited Phil, one of Phil's bosses, and his wife, whom we're pretty good friends with. That was also the year that we did Boy in the Blender, which upset Phil's boss's wife quite a lot. And so did this. So we're going to give this a stir. Get that pesto mixed all through. It smells good. I think we need a little more.
You're worried about not having enough.
Well, I was worried, yeah, about not having enough pesto. But let's put it all in. Because we want it to be gross and icky and slimy. Okay.
So this is going to be a great example of you eat with your eyes. If it looks good, you're going to love it.
Yes.
And in our live stream 2 weeks ago that went awry, we were talking about awry. Sometimes all you need to do is just take the same food and put it in a very interesting serving item, and it becomes spooky.
Yep. Let's put this aside. I have a skull. And if you turn the skull around, he's hollowed out. It was just like this. We sawed the top of his head off. I washed it. And I've lined this with plastic wrap. Just to make sure, because I don't know if this is really food safe, but just to be sure. So what we're going to do here...
Suzanne says, gross has been achieved.
Thank you. We're going to fill this cavity with this orecchiette and gnocchis. And we're going to have it spilling out all over the place. Now look at that.
Can you tip the base up a little bit so it's further into his head so it looks like it's leaking out of his head? There we go. Perfect.
Yes, dear.
Oh, that's gross.
So now we have leaking zombie brains, rotting zombie brains all over the place. I could put some little rats in, eating away.
Hi, Janine.
Hi, Janine. So, wouldn't you love to see this on a buffet? And this was something that, yeah. Oh, you're going to want to taste that. Okay, well, hurry up, because I want to get them out of the oven. There's it right here, right here.
It's hard work pushing buttons
you think
back
I don't
there.
Feed him.
It's hard work pushing buttons.
Okay, go away.
And my cocktail's empty.
Well, I can't help you with that, dear. You know, I have two hands. Henry asks, what is your favorite theme so far? Okay, that's an easy one. Go back to my mummy dolls. In 2020, during the pandemic, when things were still scary and we were, you know, starting to social distance, instead of having the whole big Halloween party, we invited our very core people that we trusted were keeping themselves safe. This was before the vaccines came out and everything else. And we really didn't know what we know now. So there are only about 12 of us. No, I get that, Elaine. Pesto can be tricky. It really can be. But you can make it with different things. You know, you can make it with sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, thank you, Janine. You can make it with different herbs. So it's not that much. And if you use too much oil, it gets kind of greasy and gritty. Oh, awesome. All right. Anyway, the year before was the Witch's Ball. And so for 2020, I'm going to start wrapping the bandages around the mummy. In 2020, we did a whodunit. And the Witches' Council spoke to our guests and said that one of them was responsible. They were all amateur witches. One of them was responsible for casting the spell that turned 2020 into 2020, hence the pandemic and all the other nonsense. So our friends, we made bios of everyone, and they all had to work together and figure out which one of them was the culprit, which they did. So it was a great way to get people who might not otherwise talk to one another at a party to talk and interact. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hank. Oh, right in front of me. Duh. So here's my first little mummy. Now you can put little eyes on them if you can find something, but you know. So I'm just going to do a couple of these. I'm not going to do the whole package, but I'll do a couple so you get the idea. And this is a fun little thing. I started to do it for the last live stream, and that's when it conked out. But I went and cooked them all anyway, and they made great lunches all week. So the key thing is to leave a little gap for its little face. I'll do one more, and then we'll pop it in.
And one
more random pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, this is one of those great things. Kids will love them. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can even get your kids involved in making them, which would be even more fun for them. You know, get them into the kitchen and teach them. I love hosting the party, but I hate the cleanup the next day. Well, yeah, that's one of the...
Oh, Suzanne's got a great idea here.
Okay.
Cut up black olives for the eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Okay. I'm going to pop these in the oven, but I need to pull something out of the oven first to show you something else you can do for a party. But of course, it's live TV, and I have my notes on my schedule, and we've completely blown that out of the water, so oh well.
Yeah, it's only 4 o'clock, and we can run late today.
This comes...
Hopefully, Let's Celebrate TV will have a good November and December for the holidays, and we can buy a real electric oven to put in the cabinet.
Well, this is a real electric oven.
Well, but you know what I mean. We've already got our eyes on a couple.
Hold on. 400. Come on, there we go. Start again.
It doesn't like your fingers for some reason.
It does not like my fingers at all.
Use your index finger.
All right. We'll see how it goes. Let me clear the decks.
I'll show some more pictures.
Show some more pictures. I just need a moment.
Yeah, I gotta
Now
find
you
where I
don't
left
have a
off.
small channel this week.
We're not doing a small channel this week.